enough to come here in the pandemic, and it was at a time when...
Oh, I remember that. I remember.
And you had written another book, which I really love, about the daily. You know, it literally has the calendar date on it. And I love those kinds of, like, actionable takeaways. Like, don't just tell me I need to be happy. Help me get there.
Yes.
My partner of 30 years, it'll be 31 years, Nancy Javone and Fallon, we created Flower Films together. We produce everything we do. And when I first met her, I was 19, and she had a magnet on her fridge that said happiness is a choice. I was like, I'm going to love her. She's going to love me. We both love happiness. This is so great. And then I called her 25 years later crying. And I said, oh, my God, Nan, I've had it wrong this whole time. It wasn't happiness after all, was it? It was choice. And she was like, yes, it's the choice.
First of all, you're exactly on the money, and this is so weird because, like, 3 days ago, I did an interview with Cheryl Lee Ralph, who you guys know from Abbott Elementary.
Yeah.
She won her Emmy at 60-something. She had all these blessings late in her career. Her first Emmy at 60-something. And she said, I want to tell you something that happened to me. And I said, okay. She goes, early in my career, Robert De Niro said to me, you're a magnificent actress. It's too bad that there are no roles for you, and you're really going to have to work super hard, but it's kind of a shame that that's the way it is. You're going to have to really plant the flag. And I said, oh, God, that's... She goes, did you hear what I said? I said, yeah. She said, Robert De Niro said, I'm a magnificent actress. That was her choice. Of the sentence, she chose that part. And that's why at age 60, whatever, she got her Emmy. She has her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. It's a choice. Everything's a choice.
I didn't know this, but I found out that you had accumulated like 27 passes, rejections, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, so when I was job searching, I did have 27 different news directors tell me to my face, you're not good enough. You're green. You're not what we're looking for. You're not the one. And the weird thing is, in my life, that happened a lot. When I was in 7th grade, it's like the stop sign glasses and the funny name and the weird whatever. So I was used to spin the bottle. I don't want to kiss her, they would say. And I was like, why? What? But I think what you almost develop like a shield a little bit. So as I hopscotched around the country and they said, not you, not now. And then, it taught me that one guy, one news director, when I rolled up to Greenville, Mississippi, this small town, and I was waiting for my no. And he goes, how you doing? I go, hey. He's like, my name's Stan Sandroni. I go, okay, here's my bad tape. He's like, no, I was sports director yesterday and they promoted me. Can you believe it? I was like, no, I can't. I just wanted my no so I could go home and start over. And he goes, Hilda? Because he didn't know what my name was. I go, yeah, didn't matter. I go, uh-huh. He goes, I like what I see. I was like, you do? One guy said yes. They told us in Studio 1A, bring somebody here who changed the course of your life. And I brought Stan. Stan showed up in Studio 1A looking around like, couldn't believe it. But he was my one. So you found your one. Somebody said, yes, Drew, you're good enough. Yes, Drew. You don't need everyone to love you.
Yeah.
You don't need all your friends. You don't need all these guys. You just need one, really.
You went to Jeff Zucker, the president of NBC at the time, and you went to him and said, I would like to take on the 4th hour. And what gave you the confidence to do that? We'll be right back.